Hey guys, welcome to our channel. It's Southern Bullets here. On this week's episode, we are going to go over how to uninstall the Fabriclip holster and install our tuckable belt clip. We recently had a customer send us a video request for how to do this video. They had originally purchased the Fabriclip, now additionally have purchased the tuckable belt clip and would like to see how to switch that over. Similarly, last week we did a video of exactly the opposite. We had a customer who had purchased the belt clip and then wanted to see how to install the Fabriclip additionally. Now both of these options are available on our website sold separately, so if you wanted to try one or the other down the road, you definitely can do so. So if you're looking for the video of how to interchange the opposite, you can definitely find that on our channel from last week. Alright guys, so starting out, you can see we have our Fabriclip installed with our two little front screws right there. The first thing we're going to do is we're just going to back those out, and they're going to come out nice and easy. And once you start unscrewing it and taking it apart, you'll notice that the top attachment of the clip is going to start to just come off nice and easy, just like that, because that's essentially what's holding it on. So once you back those two screws out, you're just left with your rubber spacer and your two gold threaded inserts. And the rubber spacer you can just pull off like so, pretty easy. When it comes to the threaded inserts, they are in there a little bit tighter, okay? And that's on purpose to keep it all in place. So what I typically do is you can take the end of your screwdriver or kind of a semi-flat surface, lay your holster down flat, and then I kind of just press straight down. You can hear it kind of snapped like so. What I've done is I've backed them in. They're still in place, but they are pushed all the way back into the holster. And then I just take my tip of the screwdriver and just poke them out like so, okay? Set those aside, put those in a bag. You definitely don't want to lose those. If you decide to put the Fabriclip attachment back on in the future, you're going to need those. Alright, so you can see I have the wing on mine. If you don't have the wing, no biggie. It's going to be a pretty similar process. So what I'm going to do is those retention screws I need to take out that are holding the wing in place. So I'm going to back those out along with the little front washers that are attached to them. Take those off as well. Oops, of course I dropped it. Okay. So now you're just left with your additional threaded inserts on the back there. Leave those in place. You don't need to remove those. And if you do have a wing, which I do, so the first piece I'm going to do is you're just going to overlay the wing underneath the tuckable clip. And the holes are going to line up pretty easy, so you can see that automatically. Now if you don't have a wing, or for some reason you'd like to run the tuckable belt clip without a wing, you'll notice that you also received these wide extra large spacers. Those rubber spacers are going to mimic the height of the wing. So if you're not using a wing, you're going to want to use these rubber spacers in place. And that would look, you're just going to put it, kind of line it up with the hole like so. Then you would put your tuckable belt clip lined up as well like that. Then you would put your washers and your screws in place. So that's what these are for if you guys got these in the bag for any reason, okay? We include them even if I look up your order number and I see that you didn't purchase a wing. I still like to include them because what if you purchase a wing down the road, which is pretty common. I'd rather you just already have these than me have to mail them out additionally later on, or you not be able to set it up the way you like to at the time that you receive it. So I typically lay it flat down. That's the easiest for me. And what I'm going to do is going to put my little wing in place, and I'm going to line up those holes. Now you are going to want the longer screws that came with it as well, because it is creating a taller atmosphere. And you'll notice those are included also. So once you get the first one in place, it gets a lot easier. I know it's a kind of a lot of stuff to line up. I'm just going to start screwing it in all the way. Okay, we can adjust the tightness later, so don't crank it down all the way yet. And then I'm just going to install my second one now. And if you don't feel the threading catch immediately, just back it out and just kind of re-screw. Sometimes the threads don't line up perfectly on screws for the first start. Okay. So now you can see I have the combination. Your tuckable clip will rotate. So will your wing as well a little bit if you want to separate those. Okay, or make it tighter like that. And that's pretty much it, guys. That's how to install the tuckable belt clip. Pretty easy. Now keep in mind these are your retention screws. So you're going to want to recheck the retention of your firearm. And to do that, make sure it's unloaded. You're going to holster your firearm and you're going to draw it on your belt line and see what that feels like. If it's too tight, you're going to want to loosen those screws. And if it's too loose, you're going to want to tighten them down. Okay? That's it, guys. If you have any more video requests, feel free to send us a message. Definitely make sure that you give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. We'll be adding videos weekly on how to use your holsters and different concealed carry tips. Thank you, guys. Happy Monday.